Hi, how are you? This is a Light Worker with another live streaming. Today I'm going to be doing a live Akashic reading for each and every sign of the zodiac. So sorry for that. I will be changing back and forth between two different screens. So this way I can also see the chat, meet you and greet you on the chat, see what is going on. Okay. Hi, Stephanie. Hello, Abstract Wellness. So again, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ama Light Worker. I do psychic tarot reading for every month, for each and every sign of the zodiac, for the mid-month of each month. Usually I do a live Akashic reading, and on Sundays, I always do like a live streaming, like on a special topic, meditation. So I do some kind of a special live streaming also on Sundays. Thank you so very much to my returning subscribers. If you are new, welcome to you. And to all of you guys, please remember that when you subscribe, also remember to click on the little bell icon. When you click on the little bell icon, that's your notification bar, and you get to set your own preference, how many times you would like to get notifications from my channel. Would you like to receive an email, a reminder? So do pay attention to how you set your notification bell. Make sure that you turn it on. Choose the option of be notified about every activity that's going on my channel. This way you will be notified when I upload videos, but also each and every time that I do live streaming. So hello to everybody, Tonya, Sammy, Panda Bear. Okay, so I see it must be morning in Australia then. Okay. So that was just the general information. I'm not going to start right away. I want to give time to other people to also log in to your accounts. I know that sometimes a lot of you tell me that you get the notification 15 minutes after the live streaming. Thank you, Mad Love. Okay. So again, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and always remember to subscribe. When you subscribe, you allow me to take messages that could be important for you as well. So when you subscribe, that's your way of giving me permission to get messages for you as well. And always make sure that you listen to each prediction a few times, because it may not make sense to you right away, okay, but it's going to make sense to you maybe by the end of the month, and then you're going to understand why I said certain things. Also, I keep emphasizing this in each video and in each live streaming. It's very important that you know your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. You can always Google free birth chart calculator. So when you Google it, everything is you're going to have different websites that are going to pop up, and all of them are for free. All you have to do is they're going to ask for your date of birth. So that's going to determine your sun sign. They're going to ask you for the place of birth and the time of birth. So the place of birth, to my knowledge, that's going to determine your rising sign. And then the specific time of birth, I believe that is connected to determining your moon sign. If you don't specifically know exactly what time you are born, you can use an approximation of it. Okay, at least you have some information. So you may also understand that in some months, most of the messages that are going to be shown to you through your sun sign could be making a lot of sense for you. But there's going to be other months when your messages are meant to show up for you through either your rising sign or through your moon sign. And that's why I do put a lot of emphasis that all of your three signs, the moon sign, the rising sign, also known as the ascendant, and the sun sign, all of them are important. Personally, for example, even when I do these readings for different signs myself, sometimes I find that a portion of the Aquarius, that's my sign, it's true, but also I'm also a Scorpio and a Gemini. So even when I do my own readings and I go back to listen to them, I see that there's a portion that makes sense to me through my moon sign Gemini and also through my rising sign Scorpio. Okay, so again, please like, share, subscribe, and this reading will sound true, is intended for all of my viewers, whether you are connecting with me live right now, or if you are watching the replay of it. This is a live streaming. Right after the live stream, automatically, this video will be posted on my channel, so you can rewatch it as many times as you like. And just to give a brief introduction, if you'd like to know more about October 2019 reading for your signs, if you notice down here below in the show more description box, the first link is going to take you to the Vimeo videos for those of you who are interested for download and purchase. Once you visit my Vimeo channel, for those of you who are interested, please make sure that you follow me on my Vimeo channel. This way, you are always going to be notified about any special videos so that I am uploading there for download and purchase. There's a second link down here. The second link is going to take you to the 12 months special based on the eclipse season, how the eclipses of July, August 2018 are influencing the next 12 months of your life. And of course, there's also a third link that's going to take you to the whole reading for the year 2018 that I posted some in December. Okay, so you can take a look at that as well. Hi, Love White, Tonya, Akani, Maria. MZ Unique, always baby. That's an interesting name. Atia, if I'm saying your name correctly. Okay. Yeah, I'm orange. I'm matching with the season. So orange is very popular in around Halloween and October. Okay, so I'm going to always start with a special prayer and I'm going to close with a special prayer. A portion of the prayer is silent. If you'd like to contact me for a private reading, okay, you can always go to visit my website. My contact information is listed down here below. You may contact me through my email, amalightworker@gmail.com. If you have any questions about my VIP package program, it's a 12 weeks program, VIP program designed to for those of you who are interested, is designed to uplift your soul, okay? Is intended for your soul's growth. Each and every week, we're going to set a specific time, a specific day for a service to be rendered. You are going to have access to each and every service listed on my website. And of course, you are going to have access to other services that are never listed or mentioned on my website, because I do a lot more things that I post on my website. And besides the preset date and time, you get to contact me. Maybe you're dealing with an emergency situation and you need an emergency session that will be included in the package. As of right now, the package is $1,000 for 12 weeks, and each week, pretty much the session is going to be 60 minutes or longer. I'm going to consult the Akashic Records. What's the best way for you to use this package? And of course, we're going to have a preliminary session to determine what are your needs, what are your goals. And at the very end of the 12 weeks, we're going to have another post-evaluation session. I will teach and train where is appropriate based on the preliminary session that we're going to discuss together. So that was for general knowledge. Again, email me if you'd like to schedule a private reading, amalightworker@gmail.com, or visit my website, amalightworker.com. I'm sorry, my email is amaletworker@gmail.com, and my website www.amaletworker@gmail.com. I'm a little messed up today, my website.com. So again, I'm linking that information down here below. And always understand that for a personal reading, when you book an Akashic reading, I need to know your current name, your legal name, exactly as your legal name currently appears on your driver's license or on your passport, okay, in order for me to open your reading, your Akashic records. And if you happen to have a nickname that you very, very strongly associate with, of course, I have to use that one as well. Always remember, every time that you change your name legally, you change your destiny. Okay, so always keep that in mind. And only the name that you very, very strongly associate with, that's the name that carries information for you. If it is a name that you don't strongly associate with, it's not going to carry information for you. Okay, I'm about to begin. Excuse me. Okay, so remember, a portion of the prayer will be silent. And so we do acknowledge the forces of light, asking for guidance, direction, and courage to know the truth as it is revealed for our highest good and the highest good of everyone connected to us. A Holy Spirit of God, help me to know the 12 signs of the Zodiac in the light of the Akashic records, to see the 12 signs of the Zodiac through the eyes of the Lords of the records, and enable me to share the wisdom and compassion that the masters, teachers, and loved ones of the 12 signs of the Zodiac have for them. The records are now open. Okay, let's take a deep breath. Aries Sun, Aries Rising, and Aries Moon. Mid-October 2018. You may have a tendency to run before you shoot, to run with something before you have all the story, before you know each and every element. So you may have a tendency to do something that will turn out to be a little bit premature, and you may end up regretting your course of action. For some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you, things are going very well in a relationship that you may have or in a marriage that you may have. For many of you coupled Arieses, that testing time has already gone, or you may be in the last couple of days, because for many of you Aries, a relationship has been very, very strongly tested in the last couple of weeks, in the last couple of months. It is now time for you Aries to start to make new karma, to start to make new history. It may not be clear to you how October could be a month that will change the course of your action, that will change the direction in which your life is going, that may be changing the direction in which your career or your work is going. You are going to reflect upon this time frame, October and November 2018, in late January, beginning of February 2019, you are going to be reflecting, okay, about October and November, and then is going to hit you Then you're going to understand how many things have been changing and transforming. For many of you, it is pretty much putting the dot on the E, crossing all of your T's, putting the last finishing touches in any project that needs to come together to be completed or to be finalized. Emotionally or internally, for some of you, I keep getting that things are getting better. You feel a little bit more settled, more grounded, more even. You don't have these ups and downs. There are a few of you Aries who are still struggling to keep your temper even, to keep your mood even, to be as grounded as you can, but this is only a transitory situation, because that means if you are still feeling like that, it means that you are still transitioning and transforming. I hear that if you are a working Aries, work is going to get a lot better. You just have to be a little bit more patient. Something that you is in the works now in October will start to give you blessing, fruition, or it may also start to manifest around November or December. And a lot of things are going to come to fruition one after another. They are showing me an image of many of you working on important paperwork, important documents. For some of you, I also keep getting the image of filling documentation in regards to your citizenship. So you may be applying for a new citizenship or some process that has to deal with international travel, visa, or immigration. You may also receive some good news around a pregnancy or a child being born. This good news may be coming to you from somebody in the family. It could be one of your siblings. Generally, I keep getting a good vibe between you and a sibling that you may have, and people coming together in the sense of helping one another, in the sense of a teamwork. This could be you and your family members. This could be you and your coworkers. This could be you and your friends. This could be you and members of a community that you belong to. This could be an online community. This could be a club that you belong to. Maybe you have a membership into some kind of a exclusive club or other things. I keep getting everybody now is coming together with you towards a common goal. I keep getting things are going to get easier. And for some of you, you could be getting over the flu or whatever condition was affecting your voice and your throat, because this is what is being shown to me. Slowly and gradually getting over an illness or a condition that was affecting your voice and your throat. For some of you, I keep getting that investments are in your mind. You may be thinking of getting money out of whatever investment and putting that money into another investment. You are going to be thinking like that. However, I keep getting that unless you are consulting an expert who knows what they're doing, don't just trust anybody and don't just act on doing any important movement with large amounts of money, particularly if it deals with investments. For some of you, I keep getting some surprises in regards to fertility issues, fertility treatment. May not necessarily be you per se. It could be in regards to somebody else around you, but there is a sense of wonderment and surprise around that. Again, you may have to rewatch this video a few times because it's going to make sense to you better later on. And they did mention something manifesting around November and December. You may want to rewatch and re-listen to this video again in November and December. For some of you Aries, they're saying congratulations to you, and you know why. It will make sense to you why. So congratulations to you, Aries. Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, and Taurus Moon. Okay, deep breath. They are showing me an airplane taking off. They are giving me the sense that for some of you, this is about traveling. It could also be in regards to travel arrangements that are yet to happen in the near future, but you are thinking of making these travel arrangements. Work will prove to be very satisfying. You may have to travel for work for some of you. And I also see other Taurians sitting down with other people and talking about the future of a business. This could be about a buying of a selling of a business, the buying of the selling of a property. I also see another situation where some of you Taurians need to sit down and to talk over legal rights. Maybe you are the one legally representing somebody else. This could be about any children that you may be responsible for and having legal rights over them or custody. So I keep getting people who co-parent together, people who are no longer together, but they have to co-parent together. So you have to sit down with your ex-partner, okay, the mother or the father of your children, to talk some situation involving a child that the two of you have together. The bigger rewards are yet to come. For some of you Taurians, you had a little taste of what success feels like. It could have been in your personal life, it could have been through your work, it could have been through love. Whatever success is happening or recently happened, they're telling me that that was only a little taste of what yet is to come, because for many of you, big rewards are in the making. They are forces, energetic forces on the other side, planetary movements that are working on your behalf. They want to reassure you that you are not forgotten, okay? And you may not see the evidence of it just yet because the timing is going to be different for all of you Taurians. They are talking about a lot of success professionally, a lot of success in the workplace, and for a lot of you Taurians, they are also working on your finances to bring you some blessing through money and through finances, for something to be manifested in terms of your income, the paycheck, the money that you earn, a sale. It could be manifested through a big sale. So they are working on your behalf to send you a blessing in matters of money and finances. They are talking about a new job that many of you are manifesting. For some of you, maybe you just started. Maybe you just started a new job. You may have a feeling that you want to break free, either from a situation. You may want to break free from the relationship that you have with someone, because this relationship that you have with this other person may not necessarily be a love relationship, okay? This could be a business partnership. You may want to emotionally break independently from the past, okay? Detach for anything that you feel it's time for you now, that you have outgrown, okay? And you now need to be either emotionally on your own, financially on your own, or in other ways. It could be about a living arrangement or a living situation. You have done your work, and now they're telling me that you are ready to take action. You are ready to be more independent. You are ready to find your freedom in your own way, not having to depend on another person, on a relationship, on a job, or on a situation. So I hope that this is making sense to you, Taurus. They are showing me a car. Some of you are going to have a situation with a car. I keep getting Taurians cleaning, fixing little repairs around the car. I see other Taurians changing the tires. I see other Taurians dealing with a driver's license and a car insurance. There could also be some talks about gifting a car to somebody. It could be one of your siblings, it could be one of your children. You may be the one thinking that maybe you want to buy a car for another person. If you happen to have any ongoing issues around a car or a car insurance, or I don't know, a traffic ticket, insurance, anything else related to a car, I keep getting that in mid-October 2018, something will be over, will be finalized. You're going to put together whatever you need to put together to put a stop, an ending, or to finalize a situation around that. Please do pay attention to your joints, particularly pay attention to your knees. Because for some of you, I feel that it's like your body is telling you that, there's synovial juices between bones, and that allows for the bones not to friction. Okay, so for some of you, they're showing me something similar to that. So do pay attention to your body, particularly to your joints. For some of you Taurians, and you know very well who you are, they're telling me like, stop contemplating, stop delaying, stop procrastinating, start launching whatever you needed to launch, start doing whatever you keep saying that I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. It's now time to do it. That's it. Stop thinking about it. Stop talking about it. Just do it. Okay, time to get in action. Do what you have to do. Okay, and you know exactly what they're saying, why they're saying this. Please do watch this video again a few times. Also again in November and December. The next sign is Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. They're showing me a bouquet of flowers. They're showing me somebody going on a date. Recently you met somebody, or you are thinking about somebody. You are thinking about not being single anymore. You may be thinking about going out on dates, thinking about being in a relationship. You may not have met anyone yet, but definitely wanting to be in a relationship, wanting to meet someone, that desire will be there. It's like suddenly that desire was closed in a closet, okay, and now you're like, you're going back to that dream, to that wish, to that desire. I feel that for many of you Geminis, they are telling me there have been a lot of changes and transformations that 2 eclipse seasons brought you. January, February 2018 and July, August 2018. And now it feels like the extreme effects that these eclipses had on you are over. Okay, now it's time for you to see the blessing, okay, that these eclipse seasons were meant to bring to you. Work has been changing. Many of you had to change work a few times, or the way how you do your work has changed several times this year. You had to reinvent yourself through your work. You had to do things in a new way. And now things are getting easier and easier. Some of you Geminis are manifesting a promotion. I see a lot of you becoming managers or applying for a higher position. A lot of you dealing with food or working with food or in the food industry. I see a lot of you, they're talking about getting like some work on the side. Maybe you get to work on taxes or on finances on your own, or this could be like something you do on the side and you get paid for it. Translation, foreign languages, spiritual work, working with clients one-to-one. So I see a lot of you Geminis getting some work on the side. And if you are a Gemini watching right now live, they are encouraging you to sit down and think what is valuable that you can provide for other people that they can pay you. Okay? Everybody is good at something. Okay? What is it that you can offer as a service so that other people can start to pay you? This could be cooking for other people. This could be cleaning the house. This could be translation. This could be spiritual business. This could be, I don't know, beauty consultant, makeup. You could be helping people to edit their papers, their paperwork. They are also showing to me, for those of you who are either taking a test or maybe taking classes or webinars, they are showing to me anxiously waiting for the results of this test, the result of maybe you had to hand in some paper that you had to write and now you're waiting for the grade. And I keep getting that for a lot of you, you are going to be doing well. Let me know if you can still hear me, because I keep getting an indication of my computer that there is some problems with the internet. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Okay. Let me see what is going on. There seems okay. Okay, is Gemini, are you still there? Are you able to hear me? Okay. Yeah, it did freeze for a moment. I am back on right now. So Gemini, particularly if you are taking classes, courses, webinars, maybe you have to take a test, maybe you have to pass the board. Maybe you are involved, in other words, in courses, classes, webinars, taking a test, something of importance. I keep getting you are anxiously going to be waiting for the results of it. Or maybe you handed in some papers, a paper that you had to write for school, and now you have to wait for the teacher to give you a grade. I keep getting that all of these things, all of this nature, are going to go well. I don't necessarily get that you are going to do excellent, but they are telling me that you are going to be doing well enough to move on to the next step or to the next stage, or whatever next means for you. And I do keep getting that they're telling me, Gemini, you're going to get more in touch with your own sense of determination, because in the last couple of weeks, particularly this summer, okay, you had a tendency to be distracted easily, not to be so focused. Your willpower and your determination wasn't as strong as it used to be. But now you are, little by little, you are building strength, physical strength. Your focus and concentration will be better. And of course, you are going to get more in touch with your unique sense of willpower and determination. A lot of you Geminis have a very strong sense of willpower and determination that sets you apart from other signs. So now you are going to get more in tune. You are going to tap more in your own sense of willpower and determination. They are showing me that some of you Geminis could be involved in some kind of a healing ceremony. This could be going to church at the Mass. That could be very healing. You could be attending services or like a memorial service, a funeral, awakening. somebody else around you, okay? Maybe like a death happened in their circle of friends, and maybe they are going to reach out to you for support. Okay. And I also do see a lot of invitations being extended to you, hanging out with new people. Invitations like, let's grab a lunch together, let's go out for coffee, let's grab a drink. We haven't been at the movies for a while. Parties, gatherings. And I also do see a lot of you preparing to take some kind of a webinar or some kind of a workshop. And I keep getting that this will be very meaningful to you, but they are showing me the kind of courses or webinars or workshops that you need to take from time to time, or this is stage one. After you complete this stage, you have to move forward to the next stage. I keep getting other Geminis, images of maybe you're saging your home, or you're saging, your place of work, your office, your cubicle, maybe where you work. I see a lot of you doing something, some spiritual healing, okay, to bring in some kind of a new energy around you. And they are telling me that some of you Geminis, I need to congratulate you because you have been doing very well by eliminating some ingredients from your diet that were affecting you in a negative way, okay? Some of you we're focused on eliminating smoking, eliminating maybe sugar, eliminating carbs, cholesterol, gluten, whatever this is that you are trying to eliminate from your diet. They're telling me that you are on the right track and keep being on the right track. So keep up the good work. So I hope that this is making sense to you, Gemini. Rewatch again, re-listen again in November and in December, because it's going to be a lot more meaningful to you. Something that you are starting now in October will finalize around November and December. And that's why they're encouraging you to do certain stuff, and they are encouraging you to keep up with the good work. Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon. They're sending me the sense that some of you Cancerians are just fed up with the situation. You're like, I had enough of this, enough is enough, I need to put a stop to this. So that's how you may be feeling, and do trust that feeling, okay? For some of you, it is about putting an end to gossip. For other Cancerians, it is about, I had enough of always feeling tired and having headaches. I have enough of this job. I have enough of this person. Like, I just don't care for them anymore. You may decide to take a break from a particular person. It's like enough is enough. You are now ready to start to do something different with your life. You are now ready to make changes in your life, because life doesn't have to feel so difficult, or things they don't have to manifest with such struggles and difficulties for you. And I do see a lot of you Cancerians taking action, like immediately. It's like a light bulb is switched in your mind. You are coming to this big realization. You are going to have some kind of an intuitive hit that this is it, okay? Or this could be the result of some inner work that you are doing. And finally, it's like, ta-da! You have that moment of like, every light bulb in your mind just gets turned on, and this is it. You're like, it's like enlightenment. Okay, it's like an apocalypse in your mind. You're like being reawakened. For a lot of you, this has to deal with a spiritual awakening. For others, it does have to do with a business idea. Okay, I keep getting a business, some kind of an offer in business, in regards to a business deal, a business arrangement, or in regards to a business partnership. Somebody may be approaching you with some kind of idea, They're going to tell you how much they like your work, they appreciate you for what you are doing, and they could be hinting that maybe they want to promote you to be a junior associate or a partner in the firm or a business partner to them. So they're going to hint to you that they're thinking of promoting you to a much higher position. They are showing me people who maybe you have a neighbor next door or a few neighbors next door, and I keep getting a sense that they're telling me you're going to notice how the neighbors are now changing. People moving out, people moving in, and you are going to find yourself with new neighbors. If you are somebody who rents properties to other people, either you do property management or maybe you own different properties. Again, I keep getting that somebody's going to tell you that they're not going to renew the contract, they're moving out, and you are going to be looking for new tenants because new tenants are coming up for many of you Cancerians. Your stomach may feel a little bit sensitive. Do pay attention to what you are drinking, what you are eating, tea, soup. So I keep getting a little bit of stomach issues or digestive issues, okay? And finally, something that you have been working maybe since the beginning of this year, now they're telling me finally things are going in the right direction. So this is going to make sense to you, particularly if you are focused on doing certain things and timing was wrong, you never had enough time, you never had enough energy, you couldn't find the right people, or you didn't have the financial resources. Okay, so now they're telling me things are just going to begin to go right. You're not going to resolve and achieve everything at once, but this is the first step, okay, where everything now starts to go right. Okay, things are now going in the right direction. And for a lot of you, this is just the beginning, because I keep getting maybe the bigger results, or to fully manifest, it may take the entire month of November and December until it fully manifests. For some of you, I keep getting you are going to go back to something that you did find very soothing in the past. I see a lot of you praying. Maybe you did pray in the past and you're going back to that. If you did meditate in the past, you're going to go back to meditation. If you did yoga in the past, you're going to go back to that. If you were a very social person in the past, like you had a lot of friends and hanging out, you're going to go back to doing that. You're going to feel like you have some sense of control over your life now. You're going to feel like you have some sense of control over your schedule, over your daily routine, and you are going to start to breathe. You're going to feel liberated. You know, where something is hanging over you or you just don't feel good. So now I keep getting little by little, you're going to feel like you're breathing free. Okay, a certain sense of liberation, a certain sense of things coming to fruition, and definitely getting a lot more joy and enjoyment from your life. Something around a signature. This could be a signature or a stamp, like a notary stamp or something, like the stamp of approval that maybe is pending and you're waiting for that. This could be somebody else who's waiting for your approval, for your signature, or for you to, I don't know, not notarize something or to give them some kind of the stamp of approval, okay? So there's going to be issues around that, and I keep getting that a lot of things are going to start to be approved one after another. If it is about the signature, a lot of things will be, getting the signature on, will be signed one after another. Some of you will be signing a big contract with a talent agency. Could be a big contract about a show, about a play, a screenplay, a theater play, modeling, fashion, maybe it has to deal with a book that you wrote, paintings that you paint. I keep getting so Finally, you are in the right track. You're either finding the right agent, the right manager. Um, you are about to break free and to make it big on your own. So this is what I keep getting for some of you Cancerians, and this important contract is that finally somebody discovers you. That's how it feels. Finally somebody discovers you and they give you this big chance and this big opportunity. Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. I keep getting a certain sense that in some ways, Leo, you do feel calmer. You feel now that things are becoming easier, at the very least emotionally. You do feel calmer. Okay, it's like taking a moment off, from the outside world, rebuilding your inner energy, and now you feel much better. For some of you, they're telling me that there's going to be plans in the making or even opportunities to travel. I see for some reason they're showing me areas like Ontario, Canada, New York. They're showing me Las Vegas. They're showing me California. They're showing me like from east moving south, from south traveling west. It feels very quiet, at the very least on the surface, this mid-October for you, Leo. They are telling me that what you need to keep in mind is that your goal should be to be as stable as you can and as grounded as you can. For some of you, they do recommend that may not be an excellent month to move just yet, but you may take your time to prepare for this move to eventually happen. I keep getting mostly, if you work with clients, getting new clients. If you are involved in media, social media, publishing, you may be thinking of reintroducing yourself in a new way, introducing new services, introducing new products, doing things in a new way. And I keep getting that if your home life or if your family life maybe wasn't as calm, okay, maybe people were sick and you had to take care of them. Maybe there were other things happening in the family. Now they're sending me a sense that things are going to be a lot easier. There is a different kind of peace now. Okay, finding a certain sense of balance when it comes to your home life and your family life. They're sending me an image of a lot of you Leos exercising from home, or maybe singing, like it's like preparing for a show or a competition or something, but you're doing all the preparation at home, like exercising home. I don't know, if it is a singing competition, you're singing home, or maybe doing a lot of work from home. And I also keep getting an image of some of you Leos putting warm stuff in your body. You could be putting like a warm blanket in your tummy. It's like you're paying attention to your body, but I don't necessarily see you getting sick or having an illness or in other ways. I just see you maybe being overly cautious more than you should be. And they are showing me a pet. For some of you, you may have an emergency around a pet and you may have to take them to the vet. You may be thinking of adopting a pet, but you may also be communicating with pets through your dreams. Maybe you hire, I don't know, somebody who specializes in communicating with animals, because I also see horses. I don't just see, they're not just showing me like pets, they are also showing me like farm animals, horses and stuff. And I also keep getting like going, what is this? Either apple picking or, pumpkin picking, like going to visit a farm, kind of, or the zoo, even. You're going to feel a little bit disappointed. Maybe you are hoping for a different result. Maybe you are hoping for something better or something bigger. They're telling me that you have to check in with your emotions because you may have a tendency to expect different things from a situation, and it is up to you as to how high or how low you set your expectations. And you have to pay attention how you contribute to this feeling of you being disappointed based on whatever you project. Then it doesn't happen, and then it doesn't happen that way, and then you get disappointed. They're telling me that don't have any expectations, don't attach yourself to any outcome. Whatever happens, happens. And they are encouraging a lot of you to date, okay? To go back in the dating scene. Some of you Leos who are in a couple, they're telling me that romance has been suffering a little bit, and you need to refresh here some feelings of the past. Romance, like how it used to be, like you need to take a little bit more of an initiative here to bring the spark back in this relationship, or the romantic side. Some more romance in this relationship. You are going to be surprised by people from your past either contacting you, or maybe they pop up in your mind. This could be ex-lovers, this could be friends that you had once upon a time, this could be other memories of the past. But for some of you, somebody with whom you used to be in a relationship with, for some reason, I don't know in what form, how this is going to happen, but they may be contacting you. Okay, and you may be thinking of contacting them for whatever reason. For some of you, it's going to be about one of your exes. When it comes to a job-related project, or when it comes to a project around money, okay? Whatever you do with money, earning money, investing money, buying, selling, something big around money, I keep getting that. I keep getting a transaction that may be taking a little longer. However, I keep seeing results around November in regards to that. Okay, to something important that you are thinking of doing with money. Okay, and for some of you, I keep getting that you are going to receive a certification. This could be a certification of completion. This could be a degree, a diploma, a license, a permit. So receiving something like that. It could be like a letter of recognition. It could be something symbolic as well. But that's what I keep getting that is coming up for some of you Leos. The next sign is Virgo, Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. You are getting more in touch with your truth, and now you are going to receive some news or some information that is going to make you understand and realize the other point of view, a different perspective. For some of you Virgos, either there was a misunderstanding on your part, or maybe you misunderstood a situation or another person. Anything that you need to gain clarity. Maybe this is something that you don't even know that there was some kind of a misunderstanding, okay? But anything that it needs to come to your attention, whether it is written paperwork, an email, a text, could be about gossip, could be about clarifying some information that you need. It feels like the universe is now intervening to bring to your attention these things to resolve either a miscommunication with somebody, to resolve a fight, to regain clarity over anything that maybe you thought, this is it, but maybe there were other things that you were not aware of. Okay, so in the light of this new information, now the whole story changes perspective. They're telling me that a lot of you Virgos will be getting messages in your dreams, particularly from your loved ones who have crossed over. And don't be surprised if this is any of your grandparents who maybe passed away 60 years ago. That could also be happening for some of you Virgos, because they are showing me some kind of a reawakened interest in mediumship. I keep getting that the best approach for you, if you see people that are trying to get you involved in whatever fight they have among them, whatever differences they have among them, and they're trying to get you involved, like whose side are you on, like who's right, or in whatever situation that you feel it in your heart, like you don't want to deal with it, and they're trying to suck you in that situation, whatever this is, okay? This could be anything. They said like you have to stick on you have to stick for yourself. Like if you don't feel like getting involved, don't get involved. It would be best for you to avoid any situations where other people are fighting, other people are raising their voice, or they are being unreasonable. So avoid these situations. Just excuse yourself and leave. This may be like random people having some kind of I don't know, being irritated or angry around you, random people that you maybe don't know, but in any situation, they're telling me like get up and leave. Do not get yourself involved. And for some of you Virgos, I also keep getting like driving angry or noticing like or being stuck in traffic. Like I keep getting a car driving the highway and being very angry. That doesn't necessarily have to be you. This could be somebody else driving beside you. So you have to be careful. It's time for you, Virgo, to let go. They're showing me a lot of you packing, unpacking, throwing stuff away, cleaning your closets, cleaning, old mail, old books, old files on your computer. It's like cleaning. It's like letting go of everything that no longer serves you. I keep getting a little bit of tendency for your feet to get tired, or maybe some kind of a sensitivity on the bottom of your foot. For some of you, if you do have some kind of a reoccurring condition that affects your legs, your feet, this kind of a reoccurring condition could occur again. And it may also have to deal with something that is affecting your skin, some kind of a skin condition that maybe gets activated again. So do pay attention to your skin as well. Your sleep cycle is slightly changing, maybe not necessarily changing in a big way, but a lot of you Virgos needs to have a better sleep and a better sleep routine. I see some of you Virgos researching for another job, doing a lot of research on the internet. I see a lot of you trying to find a new workplace, more so than it has to do with your job. I keep getting that the reason behind this is because you just don't want to be in the same workplace anymore, in the same work environment. And I keep getting a lot of you secretly looking, applying, trying to find a new job. And I keep getting that either somebody is going to tell you something and is going to feel to you like whatever they're saying is going to feel like they're dropping a bomb on you, or you may be receiving some important documents, paperwork, or an envelope with something, and whatever you receive, whatever this news is that is coming to you is going to feel like a bomb was just dropped and left in your lap. Like, what was this? Do pay attention to any bills, credit cards, taxes, anything that you thought was paid, but maybe there were delays or anything that you are supposed to get, maybe late payments or people owe you money or clients that haven't paid you yet. Do pay attention to these things. Okay, what else, Virgo? And I keep getting that it's very important that you understand that little by little, you're going to see that you may be in denial about something. And when that moment hits you, what are the things that you have been in denial about? Because obviously, if you're in denial, how you're going to know? But something will happen. It will draw your attention, and you are going to see, and you are going to realize the issue or the issue that you are in denial about it. I also keep getting, if you have children or grandchildren living with you, I keep getting they're sneaking in and out, or they're doing something that you as the parent or you as the person being responsible for them, maybe you did not know before. And I keep getting being, thinking like who to trust and who not to trust. There is a little bit of disappointment with who you trust. Okay, it's going to be only a small moment and it's going to be passing, but you're going to have to deal with issues of denial, trust, knowing who to trust or not to trust, and a little bit of disappointment. The next sign is Libra, Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. Okay. They're showing me a ring, and I keep getting either you receiving a ring or buying a ring for somebody else. They are indicating to me some kind of a relationship. This could be a marriage proposal. Things are going pretty well with a lot of you Libras. I don't necessarily get any big changes, okay? At the very least, not any significant big changes. But they're telling me that the bigger changes for you Libra are happening emotionally, energetically, spiritually, karmically, are happening internally. You have gained a lot of sympathy from other people, and I keep getting that all of your sacrifices are now going to be rewarded. If you are a Libra who maybe you have a social media account, or maybe you're on YouTube, or maybe you're on Vimeo, on Twitter, I don't know where you could be posting things and being active, I keep getting that you are suddenly going to understand that your popularity is on the rise. You're getting a lot of followers, you're getting a lot of fans, you're making a lot of friends. If you work with clients, you are attracting a lot more clients. People could be talking about your services. People could be talking about your products. They could be mentioning the company that you work for. You are going to be assigned to something new. For some of you Libras, I keep getting that one of your superiors may be approaching you with the idea that maybe they're thinking of transferring you to another office or to another department. In other words, they're hinting that they would like to promote you in some way, or maybe this is not a promotion, they are trying to put you in some other job position, because I keep getting they suddenly discovered that you are very good in something and you need to be doing something else with your work. Nevertheless, I keep getting that surprises are going to show up for you in the workplace through work and through your work connections. And between now, mid-October 2018 and December 2018, wonderful things will be manifested for you, particularly when it comes to finding a job, a career change, expanding a business that you may have, also in regards to your career. I keep hearing that some of you, it's like you're going to get a sense of reassurance that a relationship that you have is going strong, is going steady and strong for some of you, Libra. So it's like you're going to have a sign. You're going to come to this big moment of realization where you're like, oh, you know, things are going good or things are going steady in this relationship. Some of you have been looking forward to finally breaking free from a contract or to finally breaking free from a marriage or a relationship. For some of you, I keep getting that a couple of weeks back or a couple of months back, you either separated or you were looking to finalize a divorce. When it comes to separation being final or a divorce being final, a lot of paperwork will be signed in this mid-October, and legally, finally, some of you are finally going to be legally divorced. So again, this is for those of you Libras who have been in this process for a while. Now, I keep getting some kind of a relative or a cousin being in touch with them, planning on visiting or seeing each other. I keep getting a lot of activities when it, for you Libra around relatives, cousin, foreigners. Maybe you have relatives who live in other countries or in other states. And I keep getting for some of you meeting somebody with whom you're going to have this huge attraction, this sexual attraction. You could be meeting somebody during one of your travels. This could be, work related, and you end up, meeting somebody, and it could be a foreigner, because I keep getting this huge attraction with somebody who in some way is a foreigner, or maybe they live in a foreign land. And I also keep getting, this is very strange because I didn't get this before for anyone else, I keep getting a piece of land that either belonged to you or belonged to your family. Finally, a situation around that is being resolved because this piece of land will be returned to you, or it will be returning to your family. Okay, so let me know, because that felt to me that it was very specific for one of my viewers. Let me know if that's you. Please do comment below, or let me know in the chat. The next sign, Scorpio, Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Moon. I keep getting, here's what I hear for you. First of all, stop complaining. Okay, you need to use your energy in a different way. You have been changing and transitioning a lot, emotionally, internally. Your life has been completely like been upside down, even last year. Okay, this may not necessarily, maybe this doesn't necessarily happen this year. Maybe it did happen last year, okay, for you Scorpio. But know that you have a lot of support through the planetary movements, energies around you. There are a lot of forces in the works, okay? They are working on your behalf, because now karma is intervening to bring to you, Scorpio, resolution. One solution after another, one resolution after another. But what you need to do to activate this energy, okay, you need to take some action. It's very important that you stay active. Okay, you can stay active with your mind, keep your mind active, you can keep your body active. Whatever you need to do, you need to keep things going. There is, for many of you Scorpios, these energies that are in the making, they're working on your behalf, but it's not going to manifest at the same time for every Scorpio. It has to deal with bringing to you more money, earning more money, being more secure about your finances. It is about the relationship that you have with money. Not every Scorpio is intended to make better money. Maybe you already do, okay? It is about the relationship that you have with money, how money makes you feel. And it is about the perception around the value of money and the value that you put on yourself that needs to match Okay, whatever your beliefs are around money, finances, whatever your beliefs are about yourself, who's your identity, how you identify yourself, that will be changing. And again, I keep getting you need to pursue whatever ideas you have. For some of you, you may have to work maybe months or years on an idea before it comes to fruition to finally make a profit. But they are encouraging you to pursue any business ideas that you have, any ideas about new invention, things that you may be inventing, or things that you may be creating. Okay? Things that you may be creating, composing, painting. Your brain, I keep getting that your brain is cooking up a storm. You also need to be very aware of what is a friction of your imagination, what is real and what is not real. And you need to have better expectations from yourself. Many of you Scorpios have been a little bit underestimating your value, underestimating the quality of work that you do. You have been underestimating how meaningful you are to people in your life. Okay, they are meaningful to you, but you are to them a lot more meaningful than you believe that you are. It is about curing, healing, and taking care of each and every individual relationship that you have with different friends, with different family members, your relationship with your work, your relationship with your social life, and you need to cultivate and get better in tune with the funny side of life. For a lot of you Scorpios, they are showing me that you tend to be a little bit mysterious, okay? There's this, you have the kind of a mysterious sexual attraction. Okay, but also you can be very funny, and it's time for you now to bring forward the comedian in you, the the funny side, and you need to have a lot more enjoyment out of your life. I keep getting some of you writing a diary. Others are keeping notes, are keeping track of every food that you are eating. You could be keeping some kind of a food diary. Okay. I keep getting, okay, there's another image that they're showing me. People dancing or working on a choreography. So being very creative. And if things have been a little slow, okay, suddenly they are going to start to pick up. It's time for you to get out of this isolation. It's time for now things to start happening in your life. And I keep hearing mid-October 2018 for you Scorpio should be about people, people getting together, people celebrating, you contacting people, you're running into people, coincidences. So be around people. I keep getting a package being delivered. It is some kind of a special package. And they're telling me that this will make sense to you. Either it just got delivered or is yet to be delivered, some kind of a special delivery or a special package. And I also keep getting that some of you will very soon welcome into your life a new child. This could be your own child. This could be a niece, a nephew, or this could be a child born to a friend of yours. But again, they're saying you need to prepare yourself because very soon in your life, there is a new child that is going to bless your life between now, mid-October 2018, and March 2019. So do listen to this video again. Okay, because for you, your prediction went well into mid-March 2018. So prepare yourself for this child to bless your life. Okay. For some of you, you could be taking some kind of a test to see if you are pregnant or not, or your partner is pregnant or not, because they're showing me like people doing either a fertility test or a pregnancy test, because this can be two different things for some of you. And I just keep getting, it's like you forgot how much you used to like somebody, and now suddenly that feeling is coming back, and you're like, wow, I used to be so much into this person. I used to think they were so cool, or I used to think they were so sexy. Or maybe you were so much in love with them. There's something from your past. For some of you, they are talking about either a past girlfriend or a past boyfriend coming back into your life. Don't know if you are going to allow for that to happen because you have your free will, but for some of you, don't be surprised if somebody from your past suddenly reappears in your life. So I hope that this is making sense to you, Scorpio. Do comment below or let me know in the chat. The next sign, I believe, is Sagittarius. Do correct me if I'm wrong. I just did Scorpio, so I believe next is Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. Okay, let me take a deep breath. Things are pretty much the same. Life is pretty much steady. For some of you Sagittariuses, you may still need to adjust to this new life, or you may still need to adjust to this new home or to this new job. And they are telling me that for some of the Sagittarians, things being steady, it's not a bad thing. You have been up and down for a long time, or maybe you did a lot of traveling, and now you just need a little rest. You need some peace and quiet. Some of you Sagittarians will decide that now it's time for you to dwell a little bit deeper into matters of spirituality and metaphysics. You could be booking a reading with someone. You could be going for courses, webinars, and workshops when you learn about maybe astrology, Reiki. So you learn about spirituality and metaphysics. You could be invited to attend somebody's engagement or wedding, or you could be hearing about somebody got engaged or somebody got married. Adoption papers are coming through for some of you. And particularly, I don't know if this is particularly meaningful to one of my viewers, but I keep getting a 5-year-old boy, and next to the boy, I keep getting adoption papers. Does this make any sense to any of you? Because that was very particular. It felt to me like they were talking about one particular viewer versus, talking about everybody. Your work will be rewarded because some of you could be nominated for something important, to be nominated for something important in the workplace. Maybe like employee of the month or employee of the year. It could be about eventually being granted a bonus or a gift from your superiors or from your work. You may be feeling a little bit more sleepy than usual, maybe sleeping during the day and maybe not so much sleep during the night, because for some of you, I keep hearing that either your body is transitioning or maybe the time is changing or where you live, the weather is changing, and that could be affecting your sleep or your mood a little bit, but it only is going to be lasting for a couple of days. So it's some kind of a transitory phase. Do pay attention to your valuables. Where do you store them? How you store them? Are they safe? Any things that you have under a lock, things that you may need to put a password or to change the password, for example, the password of an email account, things like that. You need to be aware of that. Be careful around that. Do pay attention to how you spend your money, because you may have the tendency to spend money over things that you don't need, and then later regretting making a particular purchase. So do stay away from shopping too much, okay? In this month of October, stay away from stores, because you are going to have a tendency to shop until you drop and then later regretting doing that. Some of you need to see a dentist because there is something bothering you in your tooth or this area here. Maybe it's not a matter of the dentist, okay, but I keep getting this area here. Okay, and you need to get that checked out. So do not underestimate these things. Do address it with a proper healthcare practitioner, either dentist, doctor, whoever you need to see. And they are telling me that some of you are going to be recuperating from a surgery or recuperating from some kind of a minor procedure. And you are going to be doing, okay, you are healing. Your body is healing, but you need to take it easy and slow. You may feel like crying, but you may not know why. You may feel like laughing for little things. So emotionally, things may not be so clear. Okay, so the jaw. Yes, that's what I meant. The jaw. So understand that when it comes to your emotions, things may not necessarily be very clear to you, like black or white. I feel this or I feel that. So you may have a tendency here for your emotions to change very quickly. Okay. For some reason, they're showing me a paycheck. Either something was delayed and now you get it, or a check. Maybe this is not a paycheck, it's a check. They're showing me money and they're showing me a check, and I keep getting whatever was delayed, now it's returning to you, or now you are granted access to it. Now it's in your hands, or now it's in your account. The next sign is Capricorn, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Rising, and Capricorn Moon. Let me see what I have for you. Feeling a little bit more sensitive than usual, and feeling a little bit like there's a sense of emptiness or something is missing. It feels like emotionally you could be feeling like that, and you could be experiencing that because you need to purge emotionally and energetically everything that has happened to us from the moment that we are born until now. Always leaves an imprint in our energy fields. And now karma is intervening because energetically you need to clear everything that needs to clear, and understand that even good things that happen to you do leave an energetic imprint in your energy field. And now everything needs to clear every once in a while to make room for a new life, to make room for new emotions, to make room for more. So karma is kind of wiping clean anything that karmically was affecting you in a negative way, because very soon your life is about to change. 2019 and 2020 are going to be 2 years that are completely and drastically going to change and transform your life for the better. You are about to experience in your life a lot of changes. Therefore, this is the pre-preparation of it. Karma will reward a lot of you Capricornians, and I keep getting, when it comes to family life, you could be experiencing a marriage, children being born, being blessed by family and relatives, having a lot of gatherings, getting along better with family members, making memories, lots of gatherings and celebrations with loved ones, family, and that is about to happen. You are going to be rewarded when it comes to your joy, okay? Your rewards are going to come in the sense of you being more joyful, you being more happy, and having plenty of opportunities to be happy, having plenty of reasons to be a lot more happier. I keep getting somebody getting down on their knee and asking somebody to marry them, but I keep getting that this is some kind of surprise in the making around Christmas time, a little bit before or after Christmas time. And there could be something in the making right now in October. This could be you, thinking of proposing to somebody else, and this could be somebody else thinking of proposing to you. And I also keep getting if you have a union, okay, if you are a union member, you work with union, there's going to be some interesting communication, news, dealing with union members or the union leader, hearing from the union. For some of you Capricorns, you may also be joining. Maybe you're finally, you're allowed to join a union, and that could be beneficial for your career, for your job, and also for the money that you earn. Even for you, I keep getting that you could be nominated to receive something maybe toward the end of the year or next year, whatever your work you are doing now. You're going to be nominated to win something, or to win a prize, or to be recognized for your work. It could be about a promotion, raising prices if you, I don't know, sell stuff or provide services, or be nominated like the best channel, or the best astrologer, or the best Reiki practitioner, I don't know, the best accountant, the best actor, something like that. Whatever, in whatever profession you are, they're telling me that a lot of you are going to be nominating best at something. Okay, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Rising, and Aquarius Moon. Let me take a deep breath. It is a little bit of a mix of both, feeling like nothing is happening on one hand, but then on the other hand, you have to do so much stuff and you have to be everywhere. And I feel this transition going from not having much to do, and now suddenly having to do a lot. Feeling a little bit like you want to be on your own. Okay, a little bit isolated, and now feeling like you're done with this kind of an isolation. And they are comparing this to being in a cocoon. You are now ready to crack this cocoon open, getting out of your comfort zone, because now you have grown so much. You have matured and transformed so much. This month may not necessarily be meaningful to you right now in October, but later on, this month will be very meaningful to you, because you are going to understand that you did cut through a lot of these energetic blocks. Okay, you moved forward, and definitely you are going to start to feel a lot more in tune with your own intuition, your sense of spirituality, your body, your health, and feeling more in tune with your destiny. You're going to have a certain sense of, this was meant to happen, this was meant to be. Coincidences, pay attention to coincidences, and they are bringing to my attention singing more, listening to more music, maybe soothing music. Do everything in your power to maybe soothe your mood or to unwind. Okay, unwind after a long day. Do pay attention to what your intuition is telling you, and do pay attention to where your intuition is leading you. Some of you either are going to be hearing from an important office. This could be taxes, IRS. This could be from courts or the judicial system. You may be hearing in regards to a citizenship situation, an immigration situation. This could be in regards to a possible move in the future, and maybe you're going to get an idea or an opportunity now, and the move is going to happen much later. Okay. The promise of your work being recognized, doing much better. If you have a career, I keep getting your career getting a boosts. If you have a business, your business growing. However, you may feel for a little while there like you had some kind of a slowing down point with your business before it actually goes up again. You could be reintroducing or reintroducing new services or new products. If you have a business, they are showing me a lot of people working in the healthcare and being granted licenses, permits, certifications, diplomas, degrees, whatever they need to exercise their profession. So that's the image that I keep getting. A lot of you Aquarius in the healthcare, being granted whatever you need to be able to exercise your profession, building up momentum, gathering up your forces, your body's energy little by little, one step at a time. It's getting better and better. And if you were dealing with something that was affecting your health, but maybe you didn't know where the root cause was, I keep getting you collaborating, talking to different groups of doctors, okay? Talking to different healthcare experts, trying to figure out the root cause of it. And I keep getting that you are going to be very successful in finding out exactly what is causing your body to be like this or whatever is happening with your body. Please do not give up all hope. I keep hearing that for some of you Aquarius, you have to know not everything is not over yet, okay? Do not give up all hope, okay? And if you have been feeling down recently and if you have been feeling like you're having bad luck after bad luck or maybe tension at work, you have to understand that these are the signs that the universe is sending to you, God is sending to you, the divine is sending to you to tell you that this is not where you should be with your life. They are working on your behalf to change your life, to shift your life in a much better direction. By next year or by 2020, a lot of you Aquarians, you're going to feel that shift. You could be completely doing another job. You could be completely in a different career. You could be completely living in a new address overseas, even in another country. Okay, your life will be completely transforming. Okay, do focus on your health and do focus on getting better sleep. Walk it off. Whatever stress you have, they do recommend for you Aquarius to walk it off. Do a lot of walking. Maybe you could even walk on the treadmill, but you need to channel and put all your energy into doing something, because for some of you, they're telling me you have been procrastinating for longer than usual, and you need to go back to your usual self when you get things done, up and running. You have a very unusual way of thinking. Okay, so you're going to go back to that. Pay attention to your digestion. Stomach digestion is also showing up for you. You may be a little bit more sensitive than usual. And I keep getting somebody will just show up to help you with something. I don't know what this is, but they're telling me help will show up for you. You are going to get some kind of solution or a resolution into a problem that also involved a lot of other people. It was around some kind of gossip or around something that wasn't true. Okay, so something around that will transpire to set the record straight for the truth to come out. And as I said, it may be in regards to some gossip. Do focus on your own intuition. Follow your intuition. Your intuition will be very strong this month. Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. You could be dealing with the legal aspect to a situation. Could be a legal case, could be a lawsuit, could be a divorce, could be child's custody. It could also be in regards to a hearing of some kind. Now, this hearing may not necessarily be through courts and the judicial system. Could be, I don't know what kind of other hearing that can be. It's not coming from me, it's coming from the records. Pay attention to every little detail in the work that you do, little details around the house. I see a lot of you cleaning, remodeling, out with the old, and then making room for the new. There's going to be some kind of a revitalized sense of optimism, and some of you are celebrating a new friendship. Little by little, you are bringing into your life new people, creating or strengthening the bond that you have with a particular friend or friendships in your life. For some of you, I keep getting that something will be delayed because it's not up to you. Something either needs to be granted to you. You need to hear back from somebody else in order for you to launch or to be able to do something. And that could be possible for some of you next year. This could be about the launch of a website, the launch of a book, the launch of a new career. It could be about the purchasing or selling or purchasing a new home or a new property. It could be pay attention to your car, because I keep getting that some of you have not given enough importance to something that is wrong in your car. Your car is indicating that something is wrong and you need to check on something. Car inspection is coming up as well. They are also showing me a lot of you Pisceans doing more work from home, getting reacquainted with some people from your past. This could just simply be acquaintances, but I keep getting acquainted, getting a lot more followers. So if you have a YouTube channel or Twitter, Snapchat, I don't know what you have, but I keep getting more followers. And if you do work with sales, I keep getting a lot more success or things shifting and being a little bit easier if you work with sales or in sales. A lot of you could be taking astrology courses. You could be the one offering to teach astrology to other people, tarot, Reiki. There's a lot of courses, teaching, learning involved in this mid-October 2018, different subject. Not everything is about spirituality and metaphysics, but that came very strongly for many of you Pisceans. I keep spending a few times alone by yourself, or planning to spend a day all on your own, taking a few days off, planning on taking a few days off. That is also coming up. For some reason, I keep getting like new soap, new shampoo, new body lotion. I don't know what you use to shave yourself if you're a guy, but I keep getting new stuff in regards to that, new shoes. And again, that court case, that legal situation is again coming up, and I keep feeling both ways, like mixed feelings here. Maybe not everything is going to be completely resolved, but something will transpire through courts, legal system, or the judicial system, or through some kind of a legal action or legal paperwork. Doesn't feel like I have anything else more significant for you, Pisces. I think I had a similar message for you coming up before, but again, I keep getting either legally changing the name of your business, the name of a book that maybe you are working on, your name, your legal name, or your last name. So changing something legally to a different name. And I also keep getting some of you will be involved with doing the paperwork and the process involving switching to new ownership. So maybe you're selling your car or a property or something, and it has to deal with legally changing the name of the owners from one owner to another owner. And I also keep hearing for you Pisces, don't believe everything you hear. Okay? So you have to examine everything. Don't believe everything that you hear. So use your judgment. Appearances can be deceiving. Okay, so that's what I keep hearing for you. So somebody who appears to be bad, maybe it's not that bad. Something that appears to be too good, maybe it's not that good. So appearances can be deceiving. I am now going to get ready to say the closing prayer. I would like to thank the masters, teachers, and loved ones for their love and compassion. I would like to thank the lords of the Akashic Records for their point of view, and I would like to thank the Holy Spirit of Light for all knowledge and healing. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. The records are now closed. Amen. Okay, thank you so much. I hope that made sense to you. Again, remember to listen for your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. You may have to listen to it again, either by the end of October. For some of you, the messages went well into November or December. You may want to listen to that part again in November and December. Please like, share, subscribe, thumbs up. Leave me a comment down here below or in the chat. If you'd like to have a private consultation, email me at amalightworker@gmail.com, or you may contact me through my website, www.amalightworker.com. All of that information is linked down here below in the show more description box. Do pay attention to the other links posted right down here in the show more description box. For those of you who are interested for download and purchase, there's other videos that you can purchase through Vimeo, special videos that I made for you if you are interested. If you have questions about the VIP package, if you are interested, whatever questions you have, please do not hesitate to email me at amalightworker@gmail.com. You may not find the information about the VIP package on my website. Therefore, please do email me directly at amalightworker@gmail.com if you have questions about that, or if you like to book a session. And I will see you soon next month. I am working on the new videos for you for the month of November. And I'll see you next time. Like, share, subscribe. Bye-bye.